Good morning students. This is the 16th video. In this video I plan to explain default access specifiers. Already we discussed public access specifier, private access specifier and protected access specifier, and you have the idea on what are the limitations of those access specifiers. In this video we are going to discuss on default access specifiers. One more thing, this is the ending part of model 3. From next video we plan to start model 4. So this is the video. We have programming examples on default access specifier. For understanding purpose, I keep the existing examples, programming examples, and modified the code for default access specifier so that you can easily understand and you can easily compare with the previous access specifier with default access specifier. Let's see the code for default access specifier. Before going to that code, one more thing I have to explain. What is default access specifier? If you have a default variable, it can be accessed within the package. Within the package you can able to access the default variable anywhere else. You can able to access in the subclass of the same package. You can able to create object for the class and you can able to use that object and access that variable inside the same package. Default variable will not be accessed outside of the package. If you want to access the default variable outside of the package, it's not at all possible. So this is the basic understanding you have to keep about default variables. Okay, let's move for the program so that you can able to understand what is the limitations of default access variables, access specifier variables. Okay, so this is the first program. As I modified the previous codes, what we have discussed on private, public and protected access variables. When we are going for default access specifier, let's see, we are creating a package named as package 1. Inside package 1 we are having class A. While opening class A, we are declaring a default variable. The variable name is y and it is an integer variable. The value assigned to the variable is 2. So int y is equal to 2 we are giving. Opening the class A, we are having constructor. So constructor A we are having. Opening the constructor, we are just printing the y value. So what and all things you can do? You can able to print the y value because it's in the class inside the same package, package 1. So it's possible to access y. When we are going for the subclass in the same package, class B we are creating. Class B is the class that extends A. So it's a subclass for A so that we can able to access the y, because class B also inside the same package, package 1. Inside B we are creating constructor for class B so that we can able to print the y. Okay, so what you have to understand, you can able to understand that the default variable can be accessed inside the same class and inside the subclass. Okay, so next to this we are moving for the next code. In the next code we are in the same package 1. So in the package we are creating one more class. The class name is C. Okay, already we created two classes. Class A is the first class, class B is the subclass for class A, and this is the third class, class C. So inside class C, what we are doing, we are just creating a constructor. Inside the constructor we are just creating object for class A, because inside class A only we created the default variable. So for class A you have to create object A space O is the object name is equal to new A, then system.out.println O.y. O is the object name dot variable name we are giving, so that we can able to access the value y. We can able to access the value of y. So this is possible because class C also inside the package 1. Okay, when you are seeing in the right hand side code, we are creating the second package 2. There we are we are just extending the package1.a class in class D. Class D is inside the package 2, is inside the second package. Okay, so class D we are creating a constructor and we are just printing y. Okay, keep in mind you are creating a default access specifier variable that will not be accessed outside of the package. So the right hand code will not work, it will show error because it's not possible to access the package 1 default variable inside package 2. Okay, you have to be clear in this statement. Okay, so right hand side code will not work. This code we are extending the base class A in the subclass D, base class A inside the package 1. That's not possible to access the base class A default variable in the subclass. Okay, next to this we are just having the code. There we are just writing inside the package 2 one more code. Class E we are creating. E is a constructor inside class E. Then we are just making a object creation for class A, package1.a. package 1 inside package 1 we are having class A space object name is pro equal to new package1.a. Okay, we are creating object for the class A inside the first package. Then we are just using system.out.println object name dot variable name. Okay, that variable is a default access specifier variable. It will not accessed outside of the package, so this code will also show error. Okay, this code also will not work. Okay, so whatever the variable you are having, if it is a default variable, if you are accessing outside of the package, it's not possible to access outside of the package. That is the basic term. We are trying to access the variable with two different ways. One is accessing with use of subclass, the previous code. This one we are accessing with use of creating object for the previous class, and with use of the object we are accessing the variable. That way is also not possible. Okay, so the basic understanding about default access specifier is it's not possible to access the default access specifier outside of the package. Okay, now let's go for the exercise. Write a program using 3 default variables. You have to create 3 default variables within the class. In the first package, you have to create a package. Inside the package, you have to create the 3 default variables. Access the variables inside the subclass of same package. So you have to create a class, and for that you have to inherit the base class. Base class you have to create 3 default variables that you have to access in the subclass, and you have to do the sum of those values and print the answer as output. Okay, so base class you have to create 3 default variables. Subclass you have to sum the variables inside the method. Okay, so this you try by yourself and send this exercise as a message, as a mail to my mail ID. Okay, I hope you all are safe. Be safe, stay home. All the best. Thank you very much.